I'm Vic Myers. Welcome to The Resistance. Last week, I talked about how the most important upcoming elections are next year's primaries. Today, I'd like to share an example of why local elections are among the most important types of elections. County clerks are among the most important elected officials in the country. Our democracy depends in large part on faith. No, not faith in a deity, faith in our elections. That's one of the reasons the felon-in-chief insists on always claiming elections are rigged. It's why our MAGA Congress insists on calling their voter suppression bill the SAVE Act. It's why MAGA wants you to believe all of their lies about voter fraud being a problem when study after study proves that it's not. Fun fact, the Radical Right Heritage Foundation has an interactive map where you can go to your state and see all of the proven cases of election fraud. So I checked my state. I found 19 cases over the last 10 years. If all of those cases were from the last election, where over 3 million Colorado votes were cast, it amounts to 0.000006% cases of voter fraud. And many of those were for petition signature gatherers cheating on the signatures, not for voting. The best part, most of those convicted were Republicans. And let's not forget Republican Mesa County Clerk Tina Peters, who is currently cooling her jets in prison for trying to cheat in the 2020 election. Even though any case of voter fraud is one, incredibly rare, and two, more likely to be committed by or for a Republican, the Republicans want you to believe that it is a rampant problem committed by Democrats and undocumented migrants. Which brings me back to why county clerk elections are among the most important. Before she was elected, I asked our current county clerk, Carrie Apple, if Joe Biden won the 2020 election. She refused to answer. Naturally, I knew this meant she couldn't be trusted to count my vote, and it seems I was right. She was playing some serious games with appointing election judges last year. For example, our law says that each major party gets 50% of the election judges, but allegedly, she appointed unaffiliated voters that she trusted to be judges. The law requires her to use the judges submitted by the party in the order they are submitted, but she refused to go by the list and picked who she wanted. And what are the election judges for? To provide the public assurances that votes are properly counted. Yet, even though there is no provision in our law that permits her to do so, our clerk, allegedly, made our judges swear an oath of secrecy to not discuss to anybody the vote counting processes they used. Turns out I was right, and that my county clerk, Carrie Apple, can't be trusted with counting my vote, according to the law. Can yours? Probably. Does my clerk having questionable ethics and trust issues mean my election was probably rigged? No, probably not, because we have safeguards in place. But that doesn't mean I won't be working my tail off to make sure that she gets defeated in the next general election. Good day.